So it's now my great privilege to introduce President Trumka of the AFL-CIO. He and the AFL have been really at the front lines of fighting for financial reform over these last years. And he and the institution he leads have brought so much weight and expertise and so much understanding of how fundamental the organization of the financial system is to how well or badly regular people fare in our economy, that we really would not have made the progress that we have without their leadership. So thank you so much.
First of all, let me say good afternoon. And on behalf of the 12.5 million working men and women of the AFL-CIO, I'm very, very proud and honored to be here to kick off this campaign. I want to first thank Senator Warren for her incredible leadership on financial reform and, quite frankly, on all of the issues that are important to working people. I can say that we have no greater champion than Senator Warren. We appreciate her very much. And I also want to thank all of our outstanding partners who are here. This is really a team effort and a great team to be on. So today is about rewriting the economic rules. It's about making our financial system the servant rather than the master of the real economy. See, for too long, Washington has reacted to crises instead of preventing them. A bridge falls down and we rebuild it. Our economy crashes and we try to dig our way out of it. And sometimes being reactive is valid and very, very necessary. The Dodd-Frank legislation enacted in the wake of the Great Recession really was a good first step. Because as Elizabeth said, it has reined in some of Wall Street's most reckless practices and brought some newfound stability to our financial markets. But it was designed only to deal with acute, urgent problems. Now, at this time of, I'd call relatively economic calm, some are tempted to say, well, that's good enough for government work. But it really isn't. It's not. See, we can't sit back when it comes to the economic security of working families. It's time to go on offense. The rules should be written by and for the people who live in the economy, not the billionaires who live off the economy. And here's why. A report released last week by the AFL-CIO, wonderful institution, if I say so myself, showed CEOs make 335 times more than the average worker. The UC Berkeley Center for Labor Research and Education estimates that manufacturing workers and their families currently receive over $10 billion a year in safety net programs that their low wages qualify them for. And another national survey found that 63% of working people don't have enough savings to cover a $500 car repair or a $1,000 medical bill. See, the status quo is not working. And that's because, by design, many of our economic and financial rules were written for and by special interests, wealthy special interests. And even in the case of Dodd-Frank, too many critical decisions were left at the hands of regulators. You see, we need a bigger and a bolder approach. And the proposals at the heart of our campaign, taxing Wall Street transactions, ending too big to fail, restoring Glass-Steagall, making CEOs and hedge fund managers pay their fair share, and providing safe and reliable banking options to all Americans will drastically improve the way financial services function in this country. That means more money in the pockets of working families and hundreds of billions of dollars to boost our economy. See, we're going to fight for these reforms here in Congress and out on the campaign trail. It's time for Wall Street to serve Main Street and not the other way around. It's time to invest in America again, infrastructure, jobs, education, technology, you name it. And we simply can't do that without a 21st century financial system that puts workers and consumers first. So all I have to say is, let's get started.
Undercurrent under the surface makes the mainstream get so nervous. It's time for purpose, for news to serve us, not with propaganda they use to hurt